Longs, we're back with Frisbee. So anyway, he seems none the worse the wearer for his surgery, but he is large and difficult to manage at times, so that's why he has got to get this training. It's going to be unbelievable, but at the end, but you know, it takes time, so it's not something you can just rush. And you know, I know they've got these places that train him in 2 weeks and this, that, and the other, but they don't really train him. So anyway, so we're still working on the shaping the heel, even though you did, you know, somewhat have him healing. It really wasn't by definition what we would consider healing. So. Just turning the pager. I'm not trying to micro-correct, and I'm not trying to hold the dog beside me. Somebody started to go to the end right there. I just let him have the slap. But at this point, and for everybody at home, when you guys are starting this, it's very, very crucial to remain indifferent, and it's very hard for people to do that. They're like, come on, let's go. Da-da-da-da-da. Not realizing they're shooting themselves in the foot, as I say. Kelly character had to take the puppies to the vet this morning, and Dr. Castro wasn't there, and it was this replacement vet, and oh my god, it was so slow. It was like a torture factory. A torture factory, I tell you. Anyway, and I've decided, you guys, after this property is paid off, that I'm now going to start traveling around, going to all Dave's shows, lurking in the background, doing the YouTube videos. That's what I've decided to do with the rest of my life. Sure, I was going to travel around and do seminars and all that. Not anymore. Not anymore. Nope. Going to all the Dave shows. That's how enamored I am of this man's music. So, a couple more years of training dogs. The property's paid off. Then that's it. Kelly's going on tour with Dave. Of course, Dave doesn't know that. Doesn't want that. And it'll just be the whole YouTube show will be all about it. And there'll be an occasional little dog video here and there. Anyway, but you can see he's getting much more relaxed with the pager. And I'm turning him right there with the pager. Turning the pager on every single turn. I'm not trying to say, oh, I could get him to do it without it. I've got to incorporate it in because of his whole little, and for everybody at home, this dog is not a clean slate because he was trained on the invisible fence, and I'll tell you how they do it, and you could not possibly develop a worse methodology. Let's drag him up to the line, unexpected, just think if that was yourself, an unexpected, uncontrollable getting zapped with the collar, you didn't see it coming, don't know where it's coming from, and that's the methodology that they use. And I'll just be honest with you, anybody can get a job at that place. These guys are not professional trainers, or they wouldn't be working there. So that's what ends up happening, and that's what they get, you know, that's why this dog is a little bit hinky with the collar, because he isn't a clean slate. So we're going to be able to work through all that. And I even think, George, I had a video from a few years back. Frisbee! Oh, good boy. Good boy. And what it tends to do with this dog, if you guys remember from the other day, oh, Frisbee, you can get in the baby pool, but you can't get in the pond for a little while. What it tends to do with this dog is kind of shoot it forward, and that's Susie barking in the background. Remind me to call Susie's owner. Anyway, we've got a new camera girl today. This is the Crystal character. The Crystal character will become more developed as time goes on. Anyway, so remember, you're just looking for the back to be turned, but I mean, he's definitely, you know, he's going to have a much better look in his eye when we get done, George. He's very immature for his size. Mentally, he's about 4 months old. some distance. So to do that, I'm gonna Frisbee. Oh, good boy, good boy. I'm increasing my distance by moving away. I want to resist any tendency to sort of move in their direction at all. You're always moving away, even if you were, this far from something. Your body language, you just want to be able to take one step back. They're always moving away from us. Dogs are going to be much more prone to follow somebody. All right, let's walk down this way a little bit, Crystal. Anyway, so 2 of the puppies are leaving, maybe tonight. The 2 that are going for the service dog, so hopefully that girl's coming. All right, we just don't want him to get in the water. Oh, he's getting bigger by the minute, too. Look at him. He's huge. He's huge. All right, come on, son. This is a great day out today. Now, you don't want the dog to feel, what I see with this dog, George, is he gets confused and he just sits there. And again, there's nothing we can do. We can't change what's already happened to him, but that is the problem. That's actually why I have that video about the invisible fence, because it's very remedial. It is the best word I can use. At best, it's remedial. Frisbee! Anyway, George, don't worry. He's doing great. More updates tomorrow. Bye, guys.